Ever feel like you're one step ahead on defense, completely shutting down the offense? The play we're going to break down today is perfect for bringing the pressure while keeping strong coverage in place. The 𝗼𝗆 press play is a well-rounded defensive setup that combines strategic pressure with balanced zone coverage. It's a play designed to disrupt the quarterback's rhythm while keeping potential passing routes covered across the field. This play is particularly effective against short and intermediate routes, making it an ideal choice in many situations. Here's a list of playbooks that the 𝗼𝗆 press can be found in. On the defensive play breakdown for this play, the 𝗼𝗆 press is a combination of aggression and coverage. With 5 defenders rushing the quarterback, including both outside linebackers and the right inside linebacker, there's significant pressure to force hurried throws or even sacks. The remaining 6 defenders fall into well-distributed zone coverage, making it difficult for the quarterback to find open receivers. The deep zones from the cornerbacks and strong safety ensure no deep plays can develop, while the seam flats and 3 receiver hook zone guard against short and intermediate throws. This combination of pressure and coverage is a hallmark of this play's effectiveness. The key strengths of this play lie in its ability to create pressure while still maintaining solid coverage. The blitzing linebackers can quickly break through weak pass protection, while the zones provide a safety net to prevent big plays. It's versatile enough to handle various offensive formations. The key weaknesses of this play include its vulnerability to quick passes, especially to the running back or tight end if they release into the flats. If the blitz doesn't reach the quarterback in time, there can also be soft spots in the zone coverage for skilled quarterbacks to exploit. For situational usage, the 𝗼𝗆 press is an excellent choice on early downs when you're anticipating a pass. It's also a strong option in long yardage situations where the offense is likely to air it out. However, it's less effective against heavy run formations, so use it strategically. To set up the 3-4 odd 𝗼𝗆 press, we're going to make 2 hot route adjustments. We're going to start off by hot routing this guy right here, which is going to be the nose tackle. So we want to hot route him, as you look at your screen here, into a bluff blitz. So there we're going to do right now, we're going to go ahead and do that and put him in the bluff blitz. And then the next defender that we're going to switch off to is going to be the left end. Now we're going to hot route him into a hard flat. Let's go and take a look at that. So next we're going to hot route him into a hard flat right there. And then we need to take control of one other defender. And the reason for that is that we're going to use him as our flex defender. And that's going to be this guy right here. We're going to take control of him. So let's go up there to the left inside linebacker and switch over to him. I want to kind of talk about this a little bit before we run through the play here. So at this point, we're in control of him, as you can see on your screen. Now, the cool thing about this is we can pretty much roam anywhere in this area here as you look at it. So we can go all in this area here and take away, say they got a route coming across here. Maybe they got that drag route ran by the tight end. Maybe they got a receiver running maybe a deep in route. For example, as you look at your screen, they would have this guy running this deep in route. We could take that away. As I mentioned earlier, we could take away this route here being ran by this tight end over here with the drag route. Same thing could be said. We could take away maybe this guy right here who's running another drag route over this direction here. But at any rate, this particular defender, we can take away all this stuff right here coming over the short middle of the field, depending on which way we decide to go. Now, we'll tell you, with this particular defense, the coverage is going to be pretty solid over here towards the right side of the screen here. You're going to have, because you got this extra defender dropping back in the flat, so you're going to have this pretty well covered. Now, when I ran this play, actually, I ended up going in this direction here, or actually, sorry, ended up going in towards the right, which I probably should go through the left. But at any rate, just kind of watch that and you'll see what you mean later in the video. I'll show it to you. I'll kind of point it out, something I kind of made a mistake on. But at any rate, that's something you want to watch for. So what I want to do at this point here is I want to continue with this and show you where the pressure is going to come through. So with this particular setup I'm showing here, the pressure is actually going to come from this linebacker, who's going to shoot through this B gap and apply the pressure on the quarterback as you look at your screen here. So he'll ultimately get into the quarterback pretty quick. And the cool thing about that is with only just a 3-man pass rush, so you're only going to have these 3 defenders that are rushing the quarterback, which is going to allow us to have, as you look at it, you're going to have 8 defenders that are going to be dropping back into some type of zone coverage, which is going to take this away. That's the nice thing about this particular setup I'm showing here. So you get a 3-man pass rush, you still get pressure on the quarterback, which is nice. So let's go ahead and run through this, and then we'll look at the X and O's of the play here. Switch off of that real quick. And then let's go through this and take a look at this. So watch that linebacker shoot through that B gap, applying that pressure on the quarterback. And right there, you can see there. Now I'm going to rewind this again so you guys can kind of see how this played out for us as far as what we're doing here. So right there, as you look at it, you can see he's shooting through that, shooting through that B gap, applying that pressure right there, getting to the quarterback. And if you look at it, you've got these two offensive linemen. They're not blocking anybody. I mean, they're just blocking space as you look at it. That's all they're doing. They're not blocking anybody, which is nice on that. The other thing I want to point out is this running back here is running a delay route out here towards the right. He's going out into this area here. Now, normally he may pick up, if it was, let's say it was like a 4 or 5 man pass rush, he would end up staying in there and trying to block. But because it's only a 3-man pass rush, as far as he's concerned, this is not a blitz. So he's going to go out on this pass route, allowing us to get that pressure on the quarterback, such as what you see here. And then if I go back here and rewind it one more time, I want to look at one last thing. This is what I was talking about earlier when I ran this, when I did this play earlier. This particular defender, the one that I'm in control of, you can see right now what I'm doing here is I'm actually going in this direction, which is what I should have done, was gone in this direction here and taken away this tight end's drag route, because I already have these extra defenders here. They're going to take away that other route going over to the right. But regardless, I still got to the quarterback, which was nice. And the quarterback wasn't able to find an open receiver. Now, the other thing I want to point out, I'm going to zoom in. One last thing. I just want to zoom in real quick, deep down the field. You can see these guys here. Both these receivers are both pretty covered as you look at it. You can see this one and this one are both pretty well covered by the defenders playing the deep coverage right there. So I want to point that out to you as well. Overall, the 𝗼𝗆 press is a powerful play for shutting down passing attacks and keeping the quarterback under pressure. When used correctly, it can dominate the field and force the offense into tough decisions. Make sure to mix it into your play calling to keep your opponent guessing. Thank you for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment for more Madden Guides, strategy, and tips content. See you in the next video.